So the FWC released 6 additional days for us to fish and harvest red snapper in the Gulf of Mexico. It is going to be the 17th and 18th of October, as well as the 2 following weekends. So in today's video, I just want to do a quick rundown of how you can go out, catch some snapper, and then I'll also leave some links to other videos that will show you the rigs and stuff that I use, along with some snapper action of my own. So let's go ahead and get into it so we can get you guys out on the water and catching some snapper. The first thing is you have to find the snapper, and the general rule of thumb that I've been using lately is get in about 60 feet of water or deeper in order for you to find the snapper habitat, and then look for structure. Follow that bottom machine, follow the contours on the bottom to find good bottom, and then just look for a good fish show. I'm actually gonna hop on the computer real quick just to show you how you can find some spots. Just go to Google and type in Navionics, and you actually can just go to Navionics web app. Click on that first result, and then it's gonna get you to the Navionics website, and you'll actually be able to check out some bottom readings, which is really great tool for you to use if you don't have any spots already picked out. And what you want to do is you'll just zoom in, and you'll get to this area where there's this nice white line along this shelf right here, and that is about the 54 to 60 depth, 54 to 60 foot depth. And if you just zoom in, depending upon where you're located on the Gulf, you can really search areas all over the place. But if you zoom in along that white line, you'll start to see areas like this that can indicate, good bottom. Look for ledges, they're really easy to spot. And then what's another cool feature is, once you find that spot, you can just click on this measuring device here. Choose the channel that you're going to want to go out of. So for instance, if you are going out of, let's just say if you're going out of here and you are heading here, it'll give you the exact heading and distance that you need to go to, let's say, get to this little hump right here. Now, I did make a video that I will link up here for you guys of the 3 different types of fishing rigs that I like to use when I'm snapper fishing, kind of the pros and cons of each. Now let's go ahead and get into the bait. The best bait that I have personally found has been threadfin herring. Whether it is a live threadfin or cut into a chunk bait, it is just an excellent bait for a multitude of species, and the red snapper, love it. So if you're able to get into some threadfin on the way out, it's really easy to sabiki them. Or if your local tackle shop has some freshly frozen threadfin, definitely pick them up. And then another thing that we always bring out is some frozen squid, which you can pretty much get anywhere. With the frozen squid, however, I do like to take a long strip of the squid. I don't like to cut it into little chunks. I want to make it as big as a profile bait as possible, just to weed out some of the smaller fish such as grunts and black sea bass. So if you can find threadfin and then use some frozen squid, those 2 things along with a lot of chum, you'd definitely be able to, once you get to the snapper spot, bring them up, get them fired up, and they will definitely start hitting everything that you drop down. Now lastly, for the tackle aspect of it, the only thing you really need is anywhere from 50 to 80 pound leader, and we like to use anywhere from 6 to 8/0 circle hooks. Those are really the only things that you need. I'm sure you probably have that already for your traditional grouper rig. So I hope you guys did enjoy that short little video about going and catching some red snapper these next few weekends. I'm gonna put out a few additional videos for you guys if I can in between fishing. That way you can have the best chance of catching some snapper for the remainder of the year. I'm gonna leave a couple additional videos and resources. I will put that up here for you guys, just a playlist of all the videos that I have actually caught red snapper on. That way if you guys are interested to see exactly what I'm doing, you can take a look at those. Otherwise, I hope you guys are able to go out and get some fish. If you did find this video helpful, or if you are able to catch some fish from the tips in this video, please leave me a like. And if you want to see more videos like this, definitely subscribe. Until the next video, I hope you guys can get out and catch some fish.